A real vision and precognitive dream to solve the coming dark future. The darkness surrounded to destroy. A real story fairy tale. As night deepened, everyone went to bed. Around 2 a.m., Lily suddenly awoke, sitting up in her bed. In the dim light, she saw something strange. A trio of heads attached to each other, floating in the air. Their eyes emitted thin beams of light. The heads moved slowly and flies away. The middle head was reddish, while the other two, slightly smaller, had a bluish hue. Lily couldn't believe what she was seeing. It was so vivid, so real, as if the apparition were right there in front of her. Her mind raced back to what the priest had said earlier. Something may appear at midnight.
Later that afternoon, she went to the priest's house and said,
"I saw a ghost last night."
The priest looked at her knowingly and asked,
"Was it 3 heads flying together, with light flashing from their eyes?"
The priest nodded calmly.
"Don't worry,"
he reassured her.
"I will pray for you again. There is no need to fear. You will be fine."
He then handed her a small metal-like charm and instructed her to wear it on her wrist.
"This will protect you,"
he said with a comforting smile. Feeling much lighter, Lily thanked the priest and returned home, her heart filled with hope and happiness. Lily, in her Facebook account, sent friend requests to profiles of 2 men, a young millionaire named Mr. Jack and another billionaire, Mr. Harry. She felt an urge to send a friend request to Jack, but something about him made her uneasy. An inexplicable feeling washed over her, a deep sense that Jack could somehow be connected to the evil ghost that came oftenly in her night dreams that vows to manifest in reality and cause her harm. Each time she considered sending Jack a friend request, the same fear returned. Lily feels like a scare of the evil that came and warned her always will choose this man as him in Real World 666. On the 4th day, while praying to her God, something unexpected happened. Lily saw Mr. Jack's face clearly, as if God himself was showing it to her. She then sent Jack a friend request and, feeling more at ease, also sent one to Mr. Harry. After some months, she messaged both of them, inviting them to visit her town, Kent Town, a well-known tourist spot. With times, she sent an extended invitation for them to meet her in case if they need help during their visit. Lily enjoyed her daily morning walks where she often noticed a man who bore a striking resemblance to her brother. Lily thought, he is her brother. But this wasn't her brother. It was another man, a stranger she'd never met. Little did she know, this man was Mr. Harry, someone destined to cross her path by divine coincidence, meant to save her life later on. Each time their paths crossed, Lily smiled at him, and he would glance back with a small smile of his own. Over the days, these brief moments of shared smiles became a routine. One afternoon, something unusual happened. Lily suddenly felt an urge to step outside her home. She stood by the gate, lost in thought, when a strange and powerful sensation overcame her. It was as if someone was watching her behind her back, and the feeling was so intense that she quickly turned around. To her surprise, there was a very handsome, famous young man standing behind her, staring at her with captivating, almost flirtatious eyes. His gaze was both alluring and mysterious, and Lily couldn't understand why he was looking at her with such intensity. The street was silent and empty. It was just the 2 of them, standing under the midday sun, which seemed to amplify the spiritual stillness of the moment. Mr. Thompson feels very happy hearing the news that Lily is liked by Mr. Harry. This is a very good opportunity to marry his daughter, Miss Maria, to millionaire Mr. Jack in the future. So he immediately calls Mr. Jack on the phone. Mr. Thompson said,
"Your business competitor, Mr. Harry, is coming to Kent Town, and Mr. Harry happens to like Lily. So I am doing black art through Miss Eli to Mr. Harry and Lily so that their health is not good, always like a straw man."
Mr. Jack just agreed to Mr. Thomas to keep himself safe. Mr. Thomas made a phone call to Miss Eli.
"I request you please do black art to Mr. Harry and Lily so that their health is very weak, and when they finally love each other, let the black art be cured."
Miss Ely smiled and asked. Mr. Thomas replied,
"I just want Mr. Harry and Lily to be in love so that Mr. Jack gets angry at Lily, then Mr. Jack can marry my sweet, lovely daughter, Miss Maria. Maria likes Jack a lot."
Miss Ely felt unhappy since she was flirting with Mr. Jack. She replied,
"Okay, so I will for sure."
Then they ended the call. Later at night, Mr. Jack called Miss Ely on the phone.
"Mr. Thomas asked you for a request. Please make Miss Lily never think about Mr. Harry. Mr. Harry loves her only, and this black art will affect his business. Our company should be number one."
Miss Ely asked.
But what? But Mr. Thomas wants them to be in love later.
Mr. Jack insisted.
"Please, I am giving you $50,000 to keep this secret."
Miss Ellie responded.
Okay, darling, it's a better choice.
After this, Lily never realized that Mr. Harry was the Mr. Stranger who loved her and had come for her from a faraway country, miles and miles away. Even after seeing countless photos of the famous ether company in the news and on social media, she failed to recognize Mr. Harry and couldn't uncover the truth. On the other hand, Mr. Harry followed her with love, but Lily remained oblivious to the fact that it was him. Mr. Jack also updated a program in a chip, put in Lily's head illegal, so that she would never remember Mr. Harry. That night, Lily had a vivid and strange precognitive dream. To be continued.